Anything but the Magic Kingdom. That's right. I'm going to get into this, guys. Before I go any further, though, if you enjoy my daily content I provide for here on YouTube, I encourage you, help support my channel over on Patreon. You can do so for as little as just $5 a month at patreon.com/conservativetruth. Link in the description. You guys get access to all of my bonus content where I talk a lot more about sensitive information. We get around the YouTube censors. You always get the alerts and notifications for anything that posts. Unlike YouTube, you guys are not going to get all the alerts, so you got to check my channel on a regular basis so you don't miss anything. And trust me, you've missed a ton of content. So when you get done watching this video, just browse back to see what it is that you've missed. Now, please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, let's talk about the situation here with Disney World. A lot of stories have been coming out lately. The way that these autistic kids have been treated, not just here in the situation I'm going to talk about with Disney World, but also on airlines as well. It's absolutely terrible. They are forcing these kids to put on masks. Yes, even if they have a disability. Now, here was the case with a family of Richard Ross. They're a family from Pennsylvania. They were taking a trip to Florida for 8 days. They were going to go to Disney World. Spent thousands of dollars on this trip. They think that they would be absolutely fine. They have a 7-year-old daughter. She has autism. And she has sensory issues. What that basically means is they do not like anything on their face. If they have something covering their face at any point, they will start screaming. It will not be a good scene for anybody that has to be around them. So here goes the family. They go to the park on August the 6th. They are approached by one of the Disney World employees who says that the daughter would have to put on a face mask. The father explains to them that, look, my daughter is autistic. She has a sensory issue, which means she can't have her face covered. You know, and the employee said, well, I'm sorry, sir, we cannot allow anybody into the park unless they have a mask. And at this point, the guy takes out his phone, he starts recording everything, and he's saying, are you telling me then right here that you are, purposely going to be ignoring the Americans with Disabilities Act and you are not going to allow my daughter to enter the park? And he doubled down and he says, we cannot let anybody here into the park unless they have on a face mask. There are no exceptions. No exceptions. So the family was not allowed to go inside of Disney World. Now, answer me this. You got this whole corona thing. If kids are the least likely to get it, do you think that this 7-year-old girl who has sensory issues, autism, is really going to go into Disney World and just spread that thing around to everybody? Give me a break. Because guess what? Even for all those other thousands of people that are in there wearing the mask, guess what? It ain't helping them either. And it ain't helping anybody else around them. It ain't doing nothing. Nothing at all. I mean, what a way to crush this little girl's dreams. The family's taking a trip to Disney World, and now they're telling they can't go inside. Now, I don't know if they had called previously before making this trip and asking this, that, if their daughter was going to have to wear a mask. I would think if you were going to go all that way, you would have found that out in advance, so that way you weren't, spending money on airline travel and everything like that to get their hotel, all the costs. But maybe they did. Maybe Disneyland told them they would be allowed to have her enter the park without the mask, and then maybe they changed their mind when they got to the gate. That's a potential. I don't know. I'm just saying. But one way or another, this has to come to an end. These people just can't be trampling over the rights for the Americans with disabilities. You can't be doing that. I'm sorry, but the corona is not more threatening. It's not so threatening to the point where we have to take, children who are, over the age of 2 and put them in a mask because they present a clear danger to all those who are on board a plane. Or a 7-year-old autistic girl in this case, not letting her go into the Magic Kingdom because she doesn't have a mask on. Give me a break. I mean, Disney is just so evil anyway. I would just tell people in general, look, try to find an alternative way of entertaining yourself, another type of a vacation. Because Disney is so embedded in just the evil and LGBT agenda for kids. It ain't really what it used to be anyway. So I do feel bad for this family, though, being denied entry into the Disneyland park. And I'm sure we're going to be hearing more about this. Something has to be done. President Trump or someone has to come forward, or the governors at the local and state levels, they need to come forward and say, you know what, enough is enough when it comes to these masks. Or at least hit these places up like Disney World and other areas where if they're blatantly, telling somebody with a disability, no, you would still have to wear a mask regardless, there's penalties for that. I mean, it's all in the Americans with Disabilities Act, so they need to be enforced. Something has to be done. What do you guys think, though? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.